What's up, everybody? Grumpy Giant coming at you from my Skyblock paradise. Today is a good day to kind of step back. We've been pushing forward. We got through a pretty good chunk of Draconic Evolution last episode. We've kind of jumped, right? So we've got a couple of spots back here that we haven't really done anything with. The calculator mod is one. I don't think we're going to do that today, though. I think we're going to save that. We'll do that soon. Today I kind of wanted to look at RFTools and get some good stuff going there. We will work through a good majority of these quests. The big things that we want to do the teleportation stuff, and we are going to look at building dimensions. All right, that's kind of our big goal in this set. There is the Ender generator and all that. We've got better generation and far less complicated generation for RF in this pack that we are using currently. And maybe in a different pack that generator makes a lot more sense, but in this one, I don't know that I'm super interested in it. So this is where I want to put the RF tools set up, right? That's why I've got these holes cut here, and I've got some stuff cut in through here. To do that, we need to kind of get started with the machine bases. Now, we've got 744 dimensional shards. I'm going to venture a guess that says almost all of those came from our void ore miner. A few of them probably came from when I was flying around the end looking for a way to maybe deal with the dragon. I'm still kind of hoping that I'll come up with something or somebody will come up with something to do that. Until then, we'll deal with it. So machine base and machine frame from RF tools are the first two that we need to get into. The machine frame, blue dye, iron, gold, super easy. We're just going to make a stack. I don't care. Machine base is stone and gold nuggets. We'll make a stack of those too. The machine base allows you to build a lot of redstone contraptions and control circuits. We probably will use some of those. The machine frame allows us to build the machines. I probably ought to grab at least those out and let that thing ding. There we go. There we go. So now we can look at the teleportation stuff. So there's the multi-block elevator and a booster, and I'm not super sure what the booster does. Gives entities directly on top of this block a temporary effect. Okay. Well, let's see. Actually, let's grab out some of these and ding that quest too. Because I think that will ding. Yep, there's the dimensional shard ding that we were looking for. Let's do faster traveling and the fastest traveling, because those are both things that we're very interested in, I promise you. So the booster is actually really simple. So there's the booster, and then we needed the elevator block, right? So again, that's pretty, let's see if we have it. We do. The elevator's kind of fun. Again, as this is a Skyblock pack, a lot of these blocks just don't serve the purpose that they normally would. And the elevator block is one of them. The elevator block is one of my favorite blocks. I love the RF Tools elevator. It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense in this pack. We'll save it for another pack. We'll make good use of it soon. So now we're going to get into the matter transmitter and receiver. This is the teleportation. I love RF Tools and just everything that it brings. It's so unique. It's a lot of fun, and it gives you a lot of opportunities and options. And I have a good time with RF Tools, truth be told. So we're going to need the dialing device and the transmitter, which is it's basically Ender pearls. So the recipe for the transmitter and receiver are almost identical. They're just kind of flipped. So you can see this is the transmitter, Ender pearls, like that. The receiver is just the opposite. It's iron on top, ender pearls on the bottom, right? And we're going to want quite a few of these, but we'll build them over time. We need the dialing device, which is just a machine frame, some goodies. So let's get all this stuff out. And we're going to set this up shortly. What else was needed for that? Fast. Advanced charge porter. Right. So the charge... okay. Where is it? Is it on this one? There it is. So for the advanced charge porter, we need a charge porter, right? Which is just a block of redstone, some ender pearls, and iron. Easy enough. And then we just need to jump straight to the advanced. It doesn't care about the charge porter. It wants the advanced. So that should ding out this quest. And it did. So now we need to... What else was here? Oh, okay. So the destination analyzer makes sure that everything's cool at the destination. That you won't die, because you will die if you go to a destination and it's not powered. And the matter booster lets you teleport to a destination that isn't powered. So we might as well get those two done, right? Let's build all these blocks and then we'll put them down. So the destination analyzer, easy peasy. The matter booster is we need another destination analyzer. And then we can do the matter booster. Done. And then we'll look at custom dimensions. Now this one is what we're really interested in, because just to get this out front, I want to, because we're about to jump into Project E, I want to build a custom dimension made entirely of very expensive blocks for EMC value, aka an emerald dimension. I know it's done in just about every playthrough, and that's because it makes sense. So we are going to need some stuff and things, right? So we need dimension inscriber, a dimension builder, a dimension editor, a blank or empty dimension tab, and we'll just, whatever, we'll make 16 of them because that's how many we can. Right, and I think that should ding that one. Yep. And then custom dimlets. The custom dimlets, the mob dimlet is going to be a weird one. Right, so this one's going to be a bunch of stuff that we need to put together. And we can kind of start looking. So the dimension workbench guy, or dimlet workbench, is going to be a dimlet base part. The dimlet base parts, they come from dimlet parcels, right? And all you do is, I'm going to put this stuff back in here for right now. You take the dimlet parcels and you start popping them, you open them, and you'll start getting stuff. So like there, we got dimlet Patreon type controller. Okay. Whatever that is. Dimlet basic energy module rarity 2. You can see, or maybe we got 2. No, did we? What is this? Yeah, we got 1. So the basic energy module, rarity circuit 1, and a digit type controller, which you'll need anytime you create a dimension. It needs its own unique digit identifier. Otherwise, every time you try to go back to it, it's going to send you back to an existing dimension that won't be the one that you thought you created. So we're going to open a whole bunch of these. And yep, there they go. There they go. I'm just going to surround myself by them. That ding is really annoying. Alright, so now we'll put them all in here, and we'll take a look and see what we've got. Alright, so the dimlet base part, right there, we got 28 out of the 64 dimlets that we put in. So we got a basic memory module, an advanced memory unit, biome type controller, and the benefit of this is most of this stuff is programmable. You can change what it is out of the gate, right? So they're like the terrain type. You can set these to be specific types, and that's what you need that dimlet workbench for. So the dimlet workbench is a dimlet base part, a couple of crafting tables, which we may or may not have. We do. We've got them. Cool. We're going to need a syringe. The syringe we're probably not going to use. The only time I really ever want to use this is to make a dragon dimension, and we can't get the dragon, so yeah, that's That's fun. So a syringe, couple of iron ingots, and a glass bottle. There's a syringe. And then we need to start looking at the absorbers. So a material absorber is stone, wool, gravel, sand, dirt around a machine frame. So there's a material absorber. There's a liquid absorber, which is buckets and white wool, basically the same, but buckets. Biome absorber, trees and dirt. Terrain absorber, stone, dirt, easy stuff. Feature absorber, diamond, emerald. Time absorber, and that's clocks. I don't think we have any clocks. Yeah, so we'll have to make a few. Let's just make a stack. So time absorber. Really? We just had them. We'll just keep them right here. Time absorber. Time absorber. Done. What else was in there? That's it. That's all of them. So that's that first. That's actually a gate quest. I didn't even notice that. Okay, cool. That works. We're also going to want the machine infuser. This is a pretty good one if we can make it. And then we'll start actually using these things. So the machine infuser, yeah. We can do that. So let's grab out the inscriber, the editor, the builder, dialing device, destination analyzer, matter transmitter, and matter receiver for now. And maybe the matter booster? Possibly. Okay. So the machine infuser we'll put down on the end. The dimension builder will go right there. The dialing device is going to go right here. And that might actually not be close enough, but we'll find out. The matter receiver and transmitter are going to go right down here. And we're going to want to pick these back up to infuse them, but we kind of need to just get them going first. So the dimension editor can go right there. The dimension inscriber can go right here. And the destination analyzer can go right there. Right? And that will kind of help keep everything safe. So this, we don't have any more of the matter receivers set down at the moment. We will soon, but for the time being, we don't. Let's put this guy. Is this guy? Yeah, that guy requires power too. That's fine. That's fine. Let's, you know what? Let's kick this and change it. We'll put the dimlit workbench down here and the machine infuser down on this end. And the machine infuser is going to use dimensional shard, and it will infuse dimensional shard material or energy or whatever it is into each of the machines and give each of the machines a bonus. You can look here at, let's say... So the machine infuser itself, if it's infused, it reduces power consumption. The builder reduces power consumption and increases speed. What else is there? The dialing device reduces power consumption. Reduces power consumption and increases teleportation speed in the transmitter. So yeah, there's all kinds of good stuff that those do. This we'll name base, or home, I guess. And then this one is called home. Might as well name that one home too. So the matter receiver is what the matter transmitters send power to. So what we can do, we can grab a couple more of them. Let's do... Now I can't find them. Oh, yeah, we get power cells too. Ooh, I mean, we don't need them, but that's fine. Okay, matter transmitter. Matter receiver. And realistically, we only need a matter transmitter, but we'll put them both out there. That's fine. And I think that should... Oh, we need a flux point. So, flux point. And let's put the absorbers away real quick. And the syringe. And let's run, take a nap real quick. You know, it's funny. This isn't a server. This is on my local PC. And every now and again, with how fast the Draconic Evolution armor can fly, I run into some issues where I'll like hit a wall and it just kind of stops. It's kind of funny. Kind of funny. Alright, so let's put the flux point down. We will connect it to our network. We'll put the matter transmitter and matter receiver right there. And we'll call this one the farm. And farm. And, you know, we really don't need that at all. We just need that one. So we can change that and make it look better, but it's okay. It's okay. Let's come back over here. And, oh, not that one. I need to turn step assist off. All right, at RFTools. We want the advanced charge porter. All right, and we need to charge it. So we'll come over. Oh, no, we're just going to charge it anyway, offhand. Let's charge it real quick. Let's just get it in the Draconic guy. Oh, it'll charge pretty quick that way. This charges Draconic items a lot faster than it charges anything else. But this does hold 1,000,000 RF, so that's pretty good. So on this guy, to set a target for a receiver, you sneak right-click on the receiver, right? So we're going to sneak right-click, and this receiver here in the main base is now that set. So what we can do, we can come to the dialing device, we can hit farm. We can go home, farm, right there, farm. Home to farm. We'll do dial, let's do dial once. And we can step on the matter transmitter, and we're teleported out to the farm, right? If we wanted to use a receiver transmitter set out here to move somewhere else, we would need to set up another dialing device over here, and that's kind of pointless. But the advanced charge porter now, you just right-click it, and boom, we're back at the base. And lag spike. That's odd. This place is chunk loaded. Anyway. So the custom dimensions, right? Now that we have a dialing device set up, we can teleport around once we get some more of the matter receivers put in place. Right? So we might as well make a few more matter receivers. Let's make like 10 of them, and we'll just hold on to them for a minute. Okay, so we can come over to... we need the empty dimension tabs too. We're going to need some parts as well. So let's see. We got a rarity circuit 5. That's not too bad. The material absorbers right here work in kind of a funny way. So this is where you actually go to build them. This is where you go to unbuild them, sort of. And this is where you go to put them together, right? So you take the empty dimension tabs, you put it in here, and then you fill this with the dimlet parcels. You can change the dimlet that you're building in the dimlet workbench. You can see the workbench has all kinds of stuff, right? You can do all different materials, different dimension types, weather types, controllers for like wet, dry. There's all kinds of stuff. Wow. No animals. Health boost. Oh, this is crazy. But you can change the terrain type, like amplified, cavern, chaotic, scattered. There's all kinds of stuff. That's kind of neat. Okay, so what we need to do, we just need to create a blank dimension, and it's just going to be dimension 1. We just need to start by creating something. Doesn't need to be much, it just needs to be something, right? So you need to go take this to the dimension builder, and it's going to start building. And it won't take very long. especially for this dimension. And this dimension now is built. It's ID3, Realize Dimension tab. And we can dial to it right here, right? So if we go home to, we need a flux point because well, maybe we don't. We might not need to power that thing. What we do want to do though, we want to make a phased field generator, right? Because this, in case the power at the other end dies, we won't die. It will put us in a little bubble. So let's charge this real quick. And then we'll go on a trip to go check out the dimension that we just created. We can leave it in the dimension builder because the dimension builder will constantly feed this thing power, which is very important for us. Is this thing done? That's probably done enough. Yeah, that's good. Okay. So we'll put the phase field generator there. We're going to need food too, since we lost our regen effect off of that armor. So we'll grab some epic bacon and go back to RFTools. So let's do this. Let's go home to the ID3. We will dial once. We've got our advanced charge porter here. Let's go and check this thing out and see what we end up with. Eventually. We are loading a completely new dimension, a new world. So it's flat, stone, a little bit of grass, some random stuffs. I kind of want to let this thing load in just a little bit before we go flying around too bad. Turn that overlay off. So it looks like it's about noon, so we should have plenty of time. Chance cube, you little devil. Alright, let's see. There are some ores here, though. That's kind of nice. Feldspar. Yay, Feldspar! So what we're really looking for, now that this is kind of starting to load, what we're really looking for, that's weird. What we're really looking for is a house. There it is. We're looking for one of these guys. All right, so we want to pop in here, and we're going to take, so there's an oak material dimlet, right? No, give me that. There's an invisibility dimlet and a molten electrum dimlet. We'll go ahead and take them. I mean, it's not like it hurts us. Dungeon structure dimlet, regular energy module, basic energy module, some parcels, control circuit, and whatnot. This is the stuff that we're looking for. We want to find, okay, come on. This dimension is angry. So those are what we're looking for. Those are what we want to find. We want to find a few of those if we can. So now that we've done one, I am going to run around and find a few more. And if I come across anything interesting, I will bring you back. Otherwise, I'll see you back at the base in a minute. All right, guys. So I made it back. I found a whole bunch of those huts, right? So you can see we have a ton of the various dimlet bits and bobs that we need, right? So what we need to kind of figure out is how we're going to go about building an emerald dimension, right? So what we need is we need to figure out what tier the emerald dimension is going to need to be. So I think what we need to do, we need to get our matter absorber. Wherever it is. There's the matter. Is that the material absorber? Yeah. The material absorber, because we need to feed it emeralds, right? So let's grab a boatload of emerald blocks. That should be enough. Right, and let's come up here and we'll go up that high, and let's get rid of a couple of these. And let's grab our Unbreakable Wand. Well worth the price of admission, if you ask me. Okay, and I don't remember how much this can actually work. So let's just set it down. It's going to start eating the emerald blocks, right? And you can see up top the amount of progress that it's made. I think we're going to get it. Yeah, we got it. Very cool. So, this is now a block of emerald dimension or material absorber. Right, so that's fantastic. That is one of the bigger parts that we need to get taken care of, right? So I guess it needed 2 stacks. I couldn't remember. So we need to get... let's see. So in the Dimlet Workbench, down here, we need a emerald. So we want a block of emerald, so it's a rarity 5. So that's what we need to do, is we need to find a rarity 5. RFTools. Material. All right, so what's the material one? Look, right there. Rarity 5 glowstone. I don't think we're going to need to worry about glowstone. So why don't we grab that one out. We'll come over here. And hopefully we'll get the rarity 5 material. Let's see if that works. So we need... What did we need for that? Emerald. Oh, emerald. So block of emerald is going to be... We need a base part, a tier 3 power, and then the material absorber plus that. So we've got the energy module. We need the memory module, a tier 5 rarity card, and we've got a couple of those. We needed 1 advanced memory unit. And what else why can't that hold on to that? So this is how the dimlets are put together, right? So a block of emerald. We need the base dimlet part. Right there. Dimlet base part. Right there. So we come over here. We'll put the material absorber right there. The emerald. I really wish this thing would keep it. Okay, so the tier 5, so the base part there, tier 5 there, advanced memory unit there, material here, and power here. And then we can get the rarity 5 block of emerald material dimlet. Boom. So now we have the capability of building a dimension using that. So I guess what we need to look at now would be, do we want to add something, I don't know, interesting to that? And I think maybe we do. Maybe we do. What do we have? So, effect dimlets. I'm not worried about effect dimlets. A feature dimlet we could look at. Orbs. Orbs would be fun. We don't want liquid dimlets. Material dimlets. No, I don't think we want material dimlets. Although, maybe... What else do we have? So we've got a sky dimlet. We can change the sky. We can do a black fog. Clouds. Sky dimlet purple. Green. Dark red against emeralds. Okay, now here comes the fun part. Terrain dimlet. So we can mix and match, right? We could do various feature dimlets. So right now we've got canyons, clean, orbs, and shallow ocean, right? So let's grab one of the orb ones and see if maybe there's a material that we want to build that out of. We could do Prismarine. Prismarine's kind of emerald-ish. Well, that's kind of fun, right? And then the sky we've got. So, terrain. Terrain dimlet amplified. Don't really want that. Cavern, no. Filled waves, no. Flat. That's what we want. Flat terrain. Make it much easier for us to have to worry. So we don't have to worry about... Oh, solid. What is solid? I don't know. All right, so now we've got some bits and pieces, right? Now we can come down to the dimension editor. Nope. Dimension inscriber, right? We'll throw one of our empty dimension tabs in here. And then we can start looking at what we... Okay, so we're going to want flat terrain, right? So there's that. The block of emerald is a modifier, and you put the modifier dimlets before the thing you want to change. So we're going to take blocks of emerald with flat terrain. So it should be a flat world made of blocks of emerald. The sky dimlet, I think we can put last, and then a feature dimlet orbs. So we want orbs made of prismarine blocks. So prismarine orbs with a red sky, right? Let's try this and see. You know what? We need the number thing, don't we? Controller dimlet. No, number. We want number. Dimlet. No. I don't want digit right there. So we can, I think that's the one we want. And to increment them, let's see, every type specific controller. You can get this by deconstructing. Yeah. I don't think that's what we want. Effect digit. Sky type, no. I tell you what, let's just construct this thing and see what it does, right? And then we go to the dimension builder. We'll take this one out. Maybe, can we do anything to name? Nope. Okay, so let's just do this. We'll go to the dimension builder. We'll put this thing in and hope that... now, this thing is going to suck down power, and it's going to take a while to get built. So, I tell you what, because this is only at like 6%, let me come back to you when this thing gets full. Alright, guys, this thing is fully infused. You can see it soaks a lot of power. This dimension is going to cost 100,000 RF a tick to maintain. Luckily, we produce that. No problem. What we do need to do, and it got its own unique idea as well. What I'd like to do is create the builder. And this is another quest, but we also want it. So the builder is bricks. And the machine frame. There is the builder. And then we're going to need a mining card. Alright, and the mining card out here, we want the shape card Quarry, and all we need is, yeah, just the shape card Quarry. So the shape card Quarry is a blank shape card. We'll make probably 3 of them. And then we're going to need a diamond pickaxe, and we'll keep that in our inventory because, again, that's all set up to be automatically destroyed. And then a diamond shovel, shape card Quarry, done. Alright, so we need those 2 things. We're also going to need a flux point. So there's, well, I need 1. Come on there. Well, we'll take a couple. Whatever. And I think that we need an Enderchest. Okay. I know I've got some. I thought I had some. Do I not have any? Am I out? How about in here? Are they in here? Nope. Okay, well, I guess we'll make an ender chest. Could have sworn we had at least one. What do we need? We need the bag. The bag, oh goodness. And there is that. Now we're going to run this. We probably should do, let's look for lime, dye. Yeah, we'll just take all of them. And then we're going to need another ender chest. And what we'll do... Let's get one more bag made, another ender chest made. What we're going to end up doing is we'll take both of these ender chests and we're going to dye all three on both solid green because that's one that I haven't used yet. And we're going to need a chest for the builder to dump stuff into, right? I haven't figured out where this is going to go just yet, but it needs to be someplace relatively near an ME input. You know what? We'll figure that out later. Right now, let's do what we need to do. So we're going to go to this new dimension that we just created right here. And I'll have to do some renaming work because, you know, the letter E is not going to work. So we're going to dial that guy once. We've got our charged porter on us and our phased field generator just in case something happens. I don't think it will, but you never know. And let's go check this thing out. Now this is probably going to take, again, it's going to take another minute to load. And we just need to get there. I want to check this place out, see what it's all about, make sure everything formed the way it was supposed to. And you know what? It sure did. Check that out. Emerald blocks for days. And mobs as well. With, I don't know that the red sky formed, although, you know, night vision is on right now, so I'm not sure I'd be able to tell. So let's get a bow. Clear out some of these buttholes. Oh, I need my arrow too. See, I brought an arrow this time. I love that. And then we're going to want to probably mark this one. So we'll put this one as the receiver. So we don't have a whole lot of exploring that we need to do, but really I wish it wasn't night. But, hey, you know, I guess it is what it is. So we need to set down our builder, right? And we need to go not too far away. Let's set the builder down right here. All right, and then we'll drop the ender chest straight on top. And we need to do some work on the shape card. All right, so if you look at this, you can see we shouldn't have to worry about any of this, but we're gonna avoid all of that. So what we need to do is come to, like, say, right here. And we'll shift right click there. And let's go way over here. Right. And we'll come down maybe right here. And we'll click right there. And then, get out of here, butthole. What are you doing? So from here now, what is this? Why are these guys floating? Is there like a weird potion effect going on somewhere? Whatever. So right here, we're going to go, get out of here. You get out of here. You get out of here. These guys. Can't they just realize that they're not going to win going through all that? Right, and then we want to go basically down as far as we can. This is going to be solid. There we go. Bedrock. And we're going to go all the way down there. You know what? I don't want to waste that emerald. I really don't. So let's go back up. We'll pop the shape card in there and see what that looks like. So we're going to preview, and look at that. That's going to suck every... Go on, fall down there. Oh, you're not going to fall down there? Can I turn preview mode off? Oh, you guys are annoying. Get out of here. Stupid. So now we need to give this guy power. And let's turn him on, and this chest should basically instantly fill up. We'll do Grumpy Giants Network. We'll go ahead and let it ignore the limit. That get out of here, Steve. You get out of here too. You get out of here too. Okay. And redstone ignored. Right, so this thing should start... we need to upgrade that too. There we go. And it basically is going to fill up this entire section. It's going to take everything out, convert it to dirt, and then we'll have to come back here eventually and move this thing. But that's going to be a while. That's not something we're going to have to worry about for quite some time. So this is full now. We need to go ahead and hook it up to the ME system. I will do that between episodes, but I think for today we're going to wrap up there. A lot of progress, a lot of getting set up for Project E. We're going to have lots of emeralds to convert over to EMC. This is going to be fantastic. So, yeah. Thank you very much for watching and hanging out with me. If you enjoyed today's episode, slam that like button. If you like what I'm doing on this channel or you're new here, hit that subscribe button. And until next time, Grumpy Giant signing out. Bye-bye.